Shalom, shalom. I want to start by giving out praise to the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakadash. And my name is Brother the Park from the Camp Prophets in Babylon here in Tampa Bay, Florida. And I want to give double honor to elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. And I basically want to get into a short class on this, article right here. And it's very, it's just showing you what times we're in, man. It says Illinois passes purge law. Hundreds of inmates expected to be freed once SAFE Act goes into effect in January 1st. So, it's basically saying Illinois is they passed the damn purge law, man. All right, where hundreds of inmates are expected to be freed. You know what I'm saying? Once this thing goes into effect, and the date it says January 1st, man. And it's crazy because it's spirit, because I was just watching the brother, the head of our camp, a bar class. He did, and it was just with this guy exposing this stuff, man. And he's basically saying how all these are celebrities, rappers, they're counseling their shows, around this time. Everyone's canceling their shows. Everyone's coming up with an excuse to cancel their shows. Cancel their concerts and shit. Around this time. For September, for October, for November, December, January. They're canceling these shows, man, that's supposed to go on around these times, man. So you can definitely expect, some crazy shit's about to happen in these next 4 months. A lot of things are about to happen in these next 4 months, man. And it says January the 1st, man. But it says Illinois non-detainable offenses beginning January 1st, 2023. All right, so these are non-detainable, offenses that you can do without getting detained by the police. It says aggravated battery, aggravated DUI, aggravated fleeing, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide, intimidation, kidnapping, robbery, second-degree murder, threatening a public official. All right. And it says down here, under this new law, after being charged with the crimes listed, those arrested would be released without bail pending a court date. So these people that did these certain things right here, man, will be released, without bail. They're gonna release them, man. So these criminals gonna be released throughout Illinois. And it's just a small town, man. If you ever think about it, man, how did the first purge happen, man? You have the movie The First Purge. How it started was they tested on this small island, that had a lot of violence and criminal influence things going around in it, and they tested the purge on it, man. All right, on that small island, and it doesn't look too much different from what they're doing right here, man. They're testing this small bill. They're passing this small bill to go around, on Illinois, small town, and see what happens, man. You have all these damn criminals coming out. A lot of those guys are psychos, man. A lot of those guys are psychos. Kidnapping? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these guys are psychopaths, and they're going to be coming out, and they're going to be doing whatever they want the fuck to do, man. All right, and they're testing this on Illinois right now, man. And starting in January the 1st, but then that's going to go around the whole United States, man. And definitely around the whole world, man. The whole world's going to taste of that, have a taste of that. But they're passing this act around, man, and it's gonna spread. Right now, they're just putting it in a small town or whatever. But then this bill will be spread around, throughout everywhere, man. You know, and so for you woman, what are you gonna do? When you get kidnapped, you know what I'm saying, or anything like that, robbed. You know what I'm saying? What are you gonna do, man? You can't call on the police anymore in that time. You ain't gonna be able to call on the police. You're gonna be able to do none of that shit, man. All right. So a lot of you women, you got this pride. You know what I'm saying? You got all this, because you able to call on somebody. But when you have nobody to call on, you know what I'm saying, it's just like you out there by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you got these psychopaths out there with you, just waiting to take your ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to, these damn females ain't gonna be as prideful no more, man. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna get humbled up, man. They're gonna try to find the man of the Lord. That's the only that's the only man they could actually find, man. Because the rest of these dudes, are gonna be bitched out, or drafted out, man. So the only man they can find, or will be able to find, that could actually provide them safety, is the man of the Lord. And if the man of the Lord don't want you, you're fucking fucked, man. You're damned. Alright? But, let me get this real quick.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal. This is as of January 1st, 2023, the following things.
Hey, man, you heard it from the devil's mouth himself, man. All right. I'm going to play it one more time for you. It says right here.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them and whether or not it's legal. This is as of January 1st, 2020.
No, they said, no, these damn criminal psychopaths can do something. They can drive almost to Alaska, before they even decide to look for these guys, man. All right, so this is the time we're coming into, man. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real hectic out here, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, he also said, for you businesses out there, if you have somebody that's trespassing, you're going to have to deal with that shit yourself. And if you do call the cops, all they're going to do is give them a ticket. They're not going to apprehend them. They're not going to detain them. Nothing. They're going to give them a ticket. And the rest of it, that's on you, man. So you got a guy that coming in there that's trespassing on your property, doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. A lot of these things you're going to have to deal with yourself, man. All right. Now to get this is 2 Ezra chapter 15. And let's see, verse 15 says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, man. So, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a tradition among men where they do not give a fuck about the police, you know what I'm saying, the government, anything, because they're gonna be able to do whatever they want, man. You know, this bill that's being passed, you know, to let go all these prisoners that done all these damn uh crimes, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be able to let go. You know, hundreds of them gonna be let go and back into the back into society. You know, they're gonna be basically be able to do whatever they want in there, man. You know, they're gonna be invading one another. They're gonna be invading your houses, invading your properties, your businesses, and you can't do you can't call the cops for it. No, you gotta have to handle that yourself, man. They're gonna invade your properties. You know, take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so the course of their actions is going to stand in their powers, man. Their power alone, you know what I'm saying? So whatever they're going to do is going to be because they can do it, man. They have the power to do it because they you know, Esau giving them the power to do it right now. With this bill that's being, you know, passed, Esau is giving them the power to be able to do it, man. And like I said, man, it's crazy because, you know, if you ever watched the first Purge, they start at that small island, man. You know, and as you've seen it right now, they're starting at Illinois, you know, and this is already a criminal influenced area, you know, highly influenced area with crimes, you know what I'm saying, all types of things going on in that place, you know what I'm saying. So they're gonna pass that bill, you know, releasing all those, you know, the gang members, you know, the psychopaths, you know, people that's kidnapping people, man. You know, it says second degree murder. They're gonna be releasing these people, man. You know, and a lot of you Jakes ain't ready for that, man. You know, and soon it's gonna go around the whole world, man. Soon the whole world's gonna have to taste of that, man. You know, that bill that's gonna be passed. It says, a man shall go desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and the man shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. He shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right, man. So we enter into these times, man. You know, you're gonna have criminals trying to invade your house. You know, taking your woman, ravishing your woman in front of you, man. It's gonna be some very, very crazy times we're coming into. You know, and a lot of these people are not ready for it, man. All right. A lot of these people are not ready to deal with that yet, man. You know what I'm saying? This place is going to go into all flames, all fire, all hell, man. The Lord said, you know, I'll come to bring fire, but what am I if it's already be kindled, man? Let's get that. You know? This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? All right, so Esau's already fucking up his whole kingdom already by himself, man. You know, so the Lord said, I'm come to send, you know, fire upon this place. You know, what is he if it already be kindled? If this place already going through tribulation, going through hell. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord's going to add the icing on the cake, man. You know, the Lord's going to add the sprinkling on the cake. You know, so, you know, it's going to get crazy, man. You know, it's gonna get crazy out here. And a lot of you Jakes are not ready for that, man. You woman will be humbled, man. All right? You woman will be humbled, man. You know, it says, like it said back in taking Esdras 15, it says, and man shall be afraid. A lot of these men out here, you know, shall be afraid, man. You know what I'm saying? even the mighty man, you so-called mighty, that you look at, you're like, oh yeah, that nigga's something serious. You know what I'm saying? He's big, buff. He's doing martial arts and shit. Hey man, the Lord said in that day they're gonna be running away naked, man. Let me get that too. This is let's see, Amos 2 verse 16. This is Amos 2 and verse 16. It says, "And he that is courageous among the mighty shall flee away naked in that day, saith the Lord." All right. So even, the mighty man, the courageous man as among the mighty, you know what I'm saying, should run away naked in that day, man. So you're not really going to have a lot of men out here anymore, man. You're going to have little, little bitches, man. And you're going to have dudes that's dropped down to war, man. Like I said, only man these women are going to have, is the man of the Lord. And it's going to be very hard for them to find one of the men of the Lord, man. And let me see. I'm gonna get this real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. It says, "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir." So Lord said, "I'm gonna make a man, more precious than fine gold, man." And you don't just see fine gold just laying around anywhere, man. It's gonna be hard, and he's not just talking about any old man. He's talking about the men of the Lord, man. So it's gonna be hard for you women to find, a firm, strong man of the truth, that has faith, that's calm and collected with a stable mind. It's gonna be hard for you women to find that, man. And brothers, in that time, a lot of women will be chasing you, man. All right, when a woman see it, see how stable your mind is, these women gonna be chasing you, man. Them IG models, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be looking that bad, that mo. You know what I'm saying? That day, they ain't gonna be looking that bad mo, but they're gonna be chasing after you, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so these women's gonna have to get with the program, man. Like Isaiah 4 and 1. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that's all I wanna get on that. That whole bill being passed, it says to come in full effect January the 1st in Chicago, Illinois, called the Purge Law, man. So, be looking out and ready for that, man. I want to give all praises to the Lord Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Kakadash. I want to give double honor to elders and apostles, great millstone. Once again, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.